All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Nets leading by 9.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
We've got Paul Millsap, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Monroe in at the center. So that's the Nets 5. And that one's good, Millsap.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Warriors trail by 12. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And the basket good. Barnes has got 5 now.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Here's Millsap, and the shot falls short this time. Warriors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Outside Curry. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. From 13, Paul Millsap with the rebound. Millsap's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Durant with the drive. Wasted no time on that one. Durant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Curry kicks to Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Green, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Now, here is Irving. 22 points for him. Durant, the pass to Monroe. And it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes dishes to Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 14.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Nets leading by 8. Irving kicks to Harden. And that one is hammered home.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Now here's Green. Thompson outside, kicks it to Barnes. Outside Curry. But they get it back. Off target with his 3.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the 3-pointer. Thompson's got 17 now.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
On the wing, Harden, covered by Barnes. Millsap sets the pick for Harden. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Outside Durant. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys. They've had difficulties the way Durant's been playing. He has 20 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Feeds it to Thompson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up. After the Nets' big moves the past couple years, they were looked at as an older team, but you break it down, and you know, Greg, they're not as old as you think.
Actually had the 5th youngest team of anyone in the postseason. And so, though they seem older just because so many of their players had playoff experience or came into the league at a young age.
And, you know, for the Nets, the roster's average age was about 2 years younger at the end of the 2015 season than where they were at the end of 2014. They made a point to get younger.
Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Barnes. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And even though the Nets were younger last season, they were tough in tight games, playing really like a bunch of veterans, and went 10-2 on the year in games decided by 3 or fewer points. Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry with it. He's got 14. The feed to Bogut. Pass to Thompson. Here's the screen. Iguodala, the pass to Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Iguodala. Rebounded by the Nets. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Now here's Mills. Harden missing his last shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
The screen from Thompson. Stolen by Hardin. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. No good. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson outside. A 3 ball. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. He feeds it to Mills. Bogut against Harden to the inside. Monroe. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Golden State gets called for the foul. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up. He can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer, and at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. There's the dish to Green. Iguodala outside. Thompson in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 21 points for Klay Thompson.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Dishes it to Bogut. Pass to Curry. There's the three. The rebound by the Nets. Monroe's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And you know, with some people, they'll always find something wrong with Monroe's game. He'll never make the all-defensive team. He kind of looks like he's playing at half speed, but he produces, and he does it within the team confines.
Nets leading by 10. Harden outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And here's Mills from the arc. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. The drive by Iguodala. Howard down after the assist led him into the lane.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Booker, he's checked in for Monroe. And it's Johnson in for Paul Millsap. Now, here's Mills. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Harden against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Harden's got room, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better. And while he's not an all-star yet, the sum of his total contributions on the floor, impressive. Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Harden against Iguodala. Harden kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Off the pick. Warriors with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Iguodala outside. They get the rebound. Here's Bogut. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
On the free throw, no good. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Here's Curry. He's got 14. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Curry dishes to West. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. The fadeaway. Mills with the rebound.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
He kicks to Durant. Fades. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Curry kicks it to West. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Harden. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson up top. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Kevin and Greg, I'll tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
Throw good, James Harden.
And with Harden in the playoffs, it was an all-or-nothing situation at times. He definitely stole some games for Houston in their run to the conference finals. But, man, did he have a rough one when they were eliminated by the Warriors.
Robinson's checked in for Brooklyn. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. He's perfect from the line this time.
And, you know, that tough game for Harden in the conference finals, a dozen turnovers for him, set an NBA record for most turnovers in a playoff game. Not how he wanted to go out, but he showed he can carry a team for stretches during the playoffs.
Now here's Thompson. 23 points in the game. Passes it to Barnes. Irving grabs the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Durant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets out in front. They're up by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 6. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Barbosa is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. For 3, Barbosa. Good D by Irving.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Barnes passes to Green. Knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Nets leading by 3. Now the pass to Johnson. Millsap a screen. Green against Johnson. Monroe down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Barbosa dishes to Porter. Clock at 6. Bogut with a screen on Hardin. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Porter, no luck. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Harden. Harden missing again. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Irving against Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. Back to Curry to take the lead. And the Warriors get it back. Nobody near Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Outside Curry. Green kicks to Barnes. No good. Good work defensively by Millsap. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. That's good.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Warriors trail by 4. And here is Curry. He dishes it to Bogut. There's a screen. Curry against Irving. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Free throw, good, Bogut.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
Now here's Johnson. The shot. No good off the front iron. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now here's Monroe. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Puts up a three. Curry can't get it to go.
He's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
He misses the free throw. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
And he's good on the second. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through, Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Curry against Irving. There's the triple. Curry can't get it to go.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Now here's Curry, and here's Barnes for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. And they had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history. You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Curry kicks to Thompson. Harden with the defensive effort. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Irving drives in. Comes up empty down low. The Warriors trail. On the wing, Thompson. Bogut the pass to Curry. Looking to get it going, and he sinks the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Millsap a screen on Green. Irving attacking. He used that pick to get in close.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Durant's checked in for Johnson. Free throw, good, Irving.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here's Curry. Screen by Bogut. Curry dishes to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's Thompson again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciates it.
The offensive rebound, Monroe. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half. And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season, top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
Now Durant. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Durant with it. Now Green defending. And Durant, here we go. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Harden against Barnes. Now here's Harden. On the wing, Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Curry. Green, the screen. They double-team Curry. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Green.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Now here's Irving. Harden with it. Guarded now by Barnes. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Harden the pass to Durant. Millsap sets the pick for Durant. It's Harden with the drive. Got a piece of it. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Green. Pass to Barnes. The dish to Curry. 4 on the clock. Thompson from long range. And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over the back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Timeout called the Nets. They're up by 3. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the ball. It's Durant with the drive, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Thompson outside. Kicks to Curry to tie it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job, I think, finding the open guy on the perimeter. And the three-pointer is a major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. .21 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 28 points for the game.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Bogut, that's good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now here's Durant. Monroe left side. Back to Durant. Connects.
Work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Warriors shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Curry against Irving. Green, the screen. Curry dishes to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry to take the lead. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Durant. Good.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 4. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think teams make a mistake when they do that. Go for the steal. See if you can force a mistake, and then see what happens after that.
And the Warriors with possession here.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Paul, congratulations on this win. It seemed like this game was getting away from you at points. What does the team take away from this game in terms of experience?
We got to do a better job of executing down the stretch. As simple as that. Just glad we got this win. We just can't let these things happen in the future.
An escape from some mistakes, Paul. Well done, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
They kept feeding him the basketball, and he did not disappoint. For the guys guarding him, it was a long, long night. As he pushed his point totals in the 30s, he got more and more determined. Great effort.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he could shoot from lights out anywhere on the court.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.